Hello, good evening, Singapore. I'm Nikki Muller. It is good of you to join me today from 9 to 10. I am in the hot seat. I'm not asking questions. You ask me questions for an hour. We're going to have some fun, so make it good. Make it worth our while here. Let's have a good time. So yeah, I'm Nikki Muller. I live here in Singapore now. I'm half Swiss, half Filipino. I'm a fly entertainment artist. I'm an actress. Payday is a sitcom I'm in. Every Wednesday, Channel 5 at 10 p.m. I play Carmelita. So let's ask away. Let's have some fun. Don't be shy. Let's go. Where did you go for teeth whitening? I didn't do teeth whitening. These are actually veneers. I actually went and did veneers because I wanted to invest in myself and I thought it was a good thing to do. And actually my teeth were a war zone way back when. I've done everything to my teeth. I've had a headgear, you know, that crazy headgear thing. I wore that in school. I've had braces, I've had springs, I've had retainers, I've done it all. Hey Romeo, what made me come to Singapore? I actually used to work here before. I was hosting Disney Channel. Some of you may have watched it eons ago, 2003 to 2005. It was called Studio Disney. So I was already working here and I really loved it. I love this place and I still do, and I missed it so much when I went to the States. So it was time to go back to Asia. I felt like I wanted to come back to TV. I felt I'd had my training. And yeah, I'm back. Do I know Kui Jen? I know of him because I know he was hosting Disney before I arrived, but I've never actually met him. Do some Pinoy accent. All you have to do is watch my program on Wednesdays. Why I have to do now when all you have to do is turn it on at 10 p.m. on Wednesday, please? My name is Carmelita Sandova, ha? I'm a telemarketer on the show, so please watch me. Yay! What is my favorite food? Actually, I'm really very simple. I like cheese, bread, tomatoes, olives, salad. I could live off that forever. That's the Swiss part of me. Like, I grew up with that kind of food. Really plain, really simple, but very yummy. Where are you right now? I am here. Where are you? Cheese! Of course we love cheese. One day I want to actually learn how to make cheese, but I'm just afraid that when I do that, I'll cause some crazy bacteria, knowing me and my clumsiness, and everyone will go to the hospital. So I just buy for now, lah. My favorite show, Payday. Hello. How many times I have to tell you Payday, no? 10 p.m. Wednesdays, plugging. Do I hang out in Lucky Plaza? What are you trying to say? Yes, I do. Actually, I was just there on Saturday. I was there on Saturday and I went to the Filipino store and I bought up a storm. It is so good to have that little bit of home wherever you go. And actually this has changed. Singapore's changed the past few years because when I was here doing Disney, there weren't that many Filipinos. All of a sudden I come back now and they're everywhere, so it really feels like home. So it's nice. Do you hang out with Letitia and Terry? No, I do not hang out with Letitia and Terry. I don't know them. Do I like beef curry? Thank you for bringing that up, by the way. Happy Curry Day. Curry on. How many of y'all had curry today? Who cooked the best curry? I want you, if you cooked curry today or you ate it, could you tell me what you had and make me really jealous? Jealous? Did I just say jealous? Romeo, you say you made the best curry? What did you make? Why, Singapore, I already told you, very nice here. I like it lah. You send me curry? I don't know you. Why would I eat your curry? Alligator curry. Don't mess with the alligator curry because I've had alligator. I grew up in England for a time until I was 14. That's when they had the BSE scare. That's when no one was eating beef anymore because of the contamination and disease. So I used to go to the local supermarket and they wanted to be inventive. So they sold alligator meat in lieu of beef. So I've had it before. Again, it tastes like chicken, right? Obviously. Any other questions? You ate too much curry. That's why I had my tongue twisted. Happens. The cool thing with this curry, situation is that I think there were about 100,000 plus people who sort of caught onto this trend or this conversation. Some were outraged, etc. And that's why I think it's really cool that today is Curry Day. I think that's really great. It means that everybody's standing up for what they believe in and cooking up a storm, which is awesome. What's my age? I'm 26 years old, and I'm proud of it, yo. How tall am I? I don't know what it is in meters and centimeters. I go by feet and inches. I'm 5'7", 5'8", depending on how I feel that day. Yeah. I look older. You are so not cool. You are so not cool. You mean I look wiser? I look wiser. My favorite place in Singapore. Oh my gosh. Everything. I think there's so much to do here. There is so much to do. You know what I did last night? And I'm really upset that I only figured it out very last minute is I went with Ling, who's our agent at Fly Entertainment, and George Young. Y'all know George Young. He's the host of $1 Million Money Drop. We went to the Man Festival, and that's produced by Wild Rice, and I didn't really know much about it, and I only caught the tail end, but what an amazing play we saw. It was called Family Outing, and honestly, we were just blown away. The acting, the writing. It was written by a playwright when he was 22 years old, so that was crazy, and this was at the National Library, so that was a lot of fun. We did tear a bit. All three of us, including George, did tear quite a bit. I'm afraid I cannot speak Chinese, but I do have some Chinese blood. My name is Nikki Muller, O-N-G, but I don't really speak Chinese. I didn't grow up around it, so. Where am I from? I'm half Swiss, half Filipina. I was born in Zurich, but I grew up a little everywhere. In England till I was 14. I've lived in the Philippines, lived in Switzerland a little time. And after working here in Singapore a couple years ago, I decided I gotta go to college, get myself educated, in the background of journalism, so I moved to Boston. And then I moved to New York. Look at me, moving everywhere la, gypsy. Then I moved to New York for 2 years, and I worked at the UN headquarters, which was an amazing opportunity. Part of the Philippines, Manila. Mandaluyong to be exact. I like to call myself the Duchess of Mandaluyong. Can I vote this coming Saturday? I cannot. I am not from here. I cannot be involved. Is George Young fun to be around? Absolutely. He's very calm. He's very fun, and he's very funny. He's a good guy and very easy to get along with and easy to talk to. In fact, he's actually going to be in the hot seat. I think 2 weeks from now, early September, he'll be here, so you can catch him. Thank you. You like my teeth? Thank you very much. I like them too. Have you been to the west side of Singapore? Let me tell you what I'm thinking right now. I am looking at an MRT map in my head. So west is to the left of the map. What's considered west? Like Pasir Panjang, that area down by Buena Vista, is that west? If so, then yes, because that's where we shot Payday. Jurong East is west. Okay, I don't know. How did I land Payday? Yeah, of course I had to audition. It wasn't like I was FedExed the role or anything. You got to do it just like everybody else. I'd actually moved here in February, and I started from scratch. I really wanted to come back into the industry, but I knew it would take time. And then when Fly Entertainment told me about this audition, I thought, what a great opportunity to represent the Filipinos. Because what's cool about Payday is that it really talks about Singapore now. This is happening. You've got a lot of people from different countries integrating into Singapore society. And it's really very current. The issues are very current. And of course, putting it in the office, you've got, if any of you work in an office, you know that there's always drama. There's always people you get along with, people you don't get along with. And of course, the cultural nuances come into that as well. But again, playing a Filipino, there's nothing I could have asked for that would have been cooler to do at this point in my life to represent. By the way, I love Manny Pacquiao. I'm all about the boxing. I'm all about Team Pacquiao. And if you watch the show really closely, you'll see that I have the official Team Pacquiao jacket always at the back of the chair, Carmelita's chair. I look like Eva Longoria. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, I had to refresh here. And look, you guys are still there. Check it out. I didn't lose you. What is my favorite color? I don't know. I don't have a favorite color, but I do like green. I do like green. Carmelita is awesome. Thank you. You want me to sing for you? And it's only 9:09? Can do la. Can do. I will sing Maroon 5. Actually, I think Maroon 5 is really ridiculous and funny. You remember like the first album was called Songs About Jane? That's actually about his ex-girlfriend who obviously messed him up. because like every song is about the girlfriend, and the theme is like, I hate you, you could be all I need, she will be loved, but I still hate you and I'm angry. Anyway, so Maroon 5 came up with that awesome Mick Jagger song. So I'm gonna sing that for you. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Take me by the tongue and I'll know, yeah. Kiss me till I'm drunk and y'all show you like the moves like that. I got the moves like that. I got the moves like Mick Jagger. I didn't really say the right lines, but it's about Mick Jagger and not his ex-girlfriend. Yay! He moved on. Woohoo! I should have an album. I would like an album. Let's all tell the universe. Nikki wants to do an album soon. Please. I do write my own songs. I love music. My mom's actually a classical singer, so I grew up around music all the time. No, I do not wear contacts. No need. For now. Crossing fingers. I can see you perfectly well. Do I have a dream of what I wanted to do? To be honest, I'm doing exactly what I want to do. And it has taken me a really long time to say that, to feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. So coming back to Singapore is just like, 2011 is an amazing year. I've always said it's a year of change, and a year where I was honest with myself. After working at the UN and loving it, I just felt it wasn't creative enough. So coming here and getting into the acting, which I didn't really know would be, you know, a vocation for me, and now I really enjoy it. So yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm not gonna cry in 10 seconds. Don't feel like it. It's Sunday. Sunday happy day lah. Let's see. What is my nationality? If you've just joined, I am half Swiss, half Filipina. Where was I working before being an actress? I had just mentioned I was in New York City working at UN headquarters. It was really fun. I had a journalism background and a communications background, so when I went to the UN, I initially started with General Assembly and Conference Management, which was amazing because come September is a General Assembly and you've got all the major world leaders coming to the UN, and it was just amazing hearing what they had to say, or bumping into Condoleezza Rice or Hamid Karzai and all these people, and seeing them and just being able to interact with them. That was amazing. But after a while, I still decided I got to be myself. I want to go back into television and do what I know best, so here I am. How long did it take to shoot Payday? It was a good 3 months, actually. We worked pretty much nonstop. Yeah, but it was good. We created a wonderful family. Betty Zhu, who plays Long Le on the show, she's gone back to China, so we miss her. I cannot speak Swedish, and let me tell you why. Because people who speak Swedish are in Sweden. I am from Switzerland, and we speak 4 languages. One is Swiss German, French, Italian, and Romansh. I speak Swiss German. I can speak Swiss German if you like. Sali, ich heiße Nikki. Ich finde das übergeil, dass wir jetzt da zusammen sind und jetzt mich ein bisschen chatten. Und ja, hoffe alles geht gut. My highest education, university. I graduated in Bachelor of Science in Broadcast Journalism from Emerson College, Boston. Really way cool college. It's the kind of college you go to when you really know what you want to do, because it's very limited in terms of what you can study there. And they're well known in television and the film industry. Jay Leno went there. I was able to work directly under the executive producer and director of Friends, Kevin Bright. Another cool person who went to Emerson, Bobby Brown, makeup. She went to Emerson and donated a massive makeup studio. No, I am not scolding you in Swiss German. I just said hi, and it's awesome to be here with you guys and hoping to get to know each other more, and we'll have fun. What languages can you speak? So Swiss German, as I mentioned. I can speak a bit of French. Ça dépend. Je peux parler un peu. It depends. I really need to actually improve on my French. I get a bit nervous with the grammar and everything like that. And Tagalog, of course, because I'm half Filipino. And English. Advice for O-levels. I never took them. I was a totally different system. I studied the international system, so I took the international baccalaureate. But I'm sure it's all pretty much the same in terms of how rigorous it is. The best thing I would say is try and remain as focused as you can. Be disciplined. Take it seriously, but have a really good balance. When I was in high school, I made sure that despite the fact that I was working hard, I got involved in activities, whether it was drama or student government or volleyball. Try and do that. You need balance in your life or you'll go cuckoo. Do I play sports? I used to play in a lot of teams. I used to do netball. I loved netball a lot when I was younger. Football, the real football. Americans call it soccer. And volleyball. Yeah, now I just go to the gym and join classes. Like today I went to a Latina flavor class and we were dancing to Black Eyed Peas, which was really fun. Guess what? Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, my aunt is now online. She found me. Hi, Auntie Jenny. Welcome. How do I find working with Sebastian Tan? Amazing. What an incredible individual. We really, really support him, and he's got a great career. He's always had a good career. We watched Into the Woods, and he was in there. Adrian Pang was in there, and that was really good. And Sebastian's just a really nice, down-to-earth guy, and he's very serious about his craft. You can learn a lot from him. I certainly learned a lot from him working with him, and he's very patient, and he's very funny. My favorite singer, Michael Jackson, hands down, Michael Jackson. I was so sad when he passed away. Oh, it was my mom who told me. I was at work, at my desk. Thank goodness it was at the end of the day. And she told me Michael Jackson passed away. And I was like, oh, nonsense. And then CNN confirmed it. And let me tell you, it was nuts. I was in a cab home, and I told the cab driver, literally no joke, we both cried. The cab driver and Nikki Muller cried because Michael Jackson passed away. I do not wear fake eyelashes. I'm very proud of these. These are mine, man. I got that from my daddy. He has very long lashes. Welcome if you've just joined us. Thanks so much. I'm Nikki Muller, actress on Payday sitcom. I'm half Swiss, half Filipina. I'm a fly entertainment artist, and it's good to have you on board. Do I read? Of course I read. You have to read or you'll go crazy. Are you one of those people who only do video games? No. Read, read, read. I love crime novels, that kind of thing. A lot of people say that's not literature, and maybe it isn't, but it's a lot of fun for me. I love Agatha Christie. Love, love, love Agatha Christie. In fact, I was born in the wrong era. I should have been around 1930s, 1940s. That would be amazing. I think she's so interesting with her characterizations. She's interesting with her plots. And my favorite, one of her characters, is Hercule Poirot, the famous Belgian detective. Yes, I'm wearing mascara. Hi. Let me see. My makeup routine. Actually, to be very honest with you, I try not to wear makeup unless I'm doing something like this, hanging out with you guys, on TV or online. I try not to wear makeup. If I'm going out one night and it's special dinner, I'll do it. Otherwise, my makeup, my face and my skin really does quite react, to too much of that on. Especially because we were shooting 3 months straight, so that's every day, hair, makeup, hair, makeup. And I try to make sure that I always take my makeup off before I sleep, because I learned the hard way. If you don't do that, you get a sty. And if you get a sty, you cannot work. If you cannot work, you don't get paid. If you don't get paid, you don't eat la. Yes, I've lived in Switzerland before. I have, but for a very short time. That's actually something I'd really like to do in the future. I would love to live there a little longer. I lived in the French part, in Vevey, or right in between Montreux and Vevey. But I'm actually from Zurich, from the German side. All of the areas are beautiful, of course. Kind of products, beauty products that I use. I'm honestly not partial to anything except one. And I will say it because it's really cheap, but it's hard to find here in Singapore. It's called Tyre's Rose Petal Witch Hazel Toner. Very hard to get. I usually have to import it from the States, and it's all natural and really good for you. Favorite local celebrity? Easy, Adrian Pang. I met Adrian very, very quickly ages ago when I was at Studio Disney, because we did kind of like an amazing race with kids. And there, I remember I arrived somewhere, probably Geylang, where they had all this durian. And here was Adrian Pang, he was dressed like an uncle there, chopping the durian and literally putting it in my face. And I was like, who is this man with this terrifying fruit that smells really bad? And he made me eat it. And he's like, you like? I go, no, I don't like. So I think he's awesome. He's got such versatility. I love him in the pupil, and I love him on stage. He's awesome. Do I like animals? My character likes animals a lot, Carmelita Sendova. She's all about animals and all about the environment. She likes pandas. She loves cats. And I decided that because my character loves cats, I was going to name my cat on the show Manny P. Stands for Manny Pacquiao, my favorite Filipino boxer. Is acting one of my dreams, Blue? Actually, to be honest, it's always been in the back of my head. I always said, hey, if I could do anything, you know, if money wasn't an issue or whatever, and you could do anything that you loved and be happy, what would it be? Acting has always been one of them. Acting and music. Yes. Does Carmelita have a BFF? Yes, she has a BFF on the show. That's Longla. We're very tight on the show. And that's great. We all got to know each other really well because we had a whole month of rehearsals beforehand, so it was lovely. Hi, Type J. I cook. Yes, I cook. A lot more now because it's cheaper to cook at home. And also you know what's going into your food because you're making it. I do like to cook. I do the curries. I do the stir fries. But honestly, I'm really simple. My favorite meal is just, you know, again, cheese and bread or fish fingers and salad. You know, I'm really easy to please. Will I be coming back to Manila? Hopefully very soon. Last time I was there was April. I'd love to go back soon. It would be great, especially now because it's so cheap to go home. That's what's great about being in Singapore. It's such a regional hub. You can go anywhere for relatively cheap nowadays. Hello, I don't live with my parents. I live with some roommates. Okay, I've heard this what is my dream car question like 100 times, so I'm so sorry. I will answer that question, okay? I don't know if any of you remember Wonder Woman, like the old Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman! Linda Carter played her. She had this car, which was amazing. It was the SLE, the old vintage SLE Mercedes sports car, top down, red with a white top down. That's my dream car. Somehow I have to find it. Do Swiss have accents? Absolutely. Actually, depending on what part of Switzerland you're from, you'll have an accent. So if I'm from Zurich, they talk like this, you know, it's a very, very Swiss German accent when they speak in English, and this is how it is, yes. I look like Wonder Woman. Oh, thank you. My other best friend. Yay! What's next after Payday? Right now I'm doing auditions, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I would love to continue to do dramas because I've done a comedy now with Payday, but I'd like to really see how far I can go in terms of honing this craft. And I'd love to have some challenging roles, maybe even a feature film, or actually would be perfect for me because I love Days Gone By. I'd love a period piece, you know, 1930s Singapore, 1940s Asia. That would be great. So let's keep our fingers crossed, yeah? But I'm also a host. That's actually what I did for most of my life. This is my first acting gig that I'm in now. So hopefully a nice hosting gig will come up and you'll see me on TV again. What is the strangest thing I have ever eaten? Of course, durian. I mean, that's because I'm not very adventurous with food, honestly. So durian is the strangest thing because honestly, to me, it tastes just like how it smells. Awful. Do I do stage as well? Absolutely. In high school, I did a lot of stage. Actually, in the Philippines, our theater scene is really strong. I'm really proud of it there. I'd love to do stage again if the opportunity came. No, I have no siblings. Auntie Jenny, my aunt, is just as low-tech as I am going, can you see me? Cannot see la. You can see me, I cannot see you. Auntie Jenny, how are you? Auntie Jenny's very cool. She's my mom's sister. She lives in Boston. What up, Beantown? East Side. My favorite place to shop in Singapore. Oh, I'm going to plug here. I'm going to plug because I can plug. My roommate owns this wonderful boutique at Cine Leisure on the 2nd floor. It's called M Culture. And I'm actually wearing an M Culture shirt right here. And it's really funky. It's very interesting. She designs a lot of her own stuff. And Missy Elliott actually bought one of her own designs. It's called M Culture, 2nd floor, Cine Leisure. What soccer club do I support? I don't watch it too often, but because my dad is a huge Man U fan, inevitably I'm a Man U fan as well. And because I grew up in England, so there was a lot of soccer going on. Do I like Balenciaga? Who doesn't like Balenciaga? Can I buy Balenciaga? Not right now. You support Man United too, Blue. That's nice. Glory, glory, Man United. I actually had a Man United alarm clock, and it used to wake me up every morning, and it would sing Glory, glory, Man United, which was really fun. Do I intend to leave Singapore? I live in the moment. I have decided that it is always best to live in the moment. And for now, I can't see myself leaving anytime soon. I just got here. Singapore's great. There's so much to do here. Honestly, there is. And there's so much talent. And there's a lot of opportunities. And it's very young. And it's very energetic. So I see myself being here for a few years, at the very least. All-time favorite food. I had mentioned earlier. Okay, fine. My all-time favorite food. If it's like the last meal, it's veal medallions in morel mushroom sauce from the Cavalieri Hilton in Rome. Oh my gosh, refined taste. I have refined taste. If it comes to my last meal, that's what I'm having. My mommy took me there to Rome when I was very young. And we stayed there because, you know, our family had, you know, used to stay there once in a while. And she's like, you have to see this hotel at least once and stay there a couple of days. And yeah, veal medallions in morel mushroom sauce. I would never dress like Lady Gaga. Absolutely not. I don't understand her. I really don't. I don't even think she understands her. But she can sing and she can write. Can I speak in Singlish? Not on the spot, because you all say, oh, she cannot sing, she cannot talk Singlish le. Why you so kiasu? Oh yeah, that's a cool story for you. In Payday, Sebastian Tan's character had to say, why you so kiasu? And I was super new, and I kind of just associated it. And I went up to someone and said, what does it mean, why you so chasyu? Chasyu barbecue pola. Rome is very romantic. It is indeed. But I much prefer Paris. No, scrap that. I much prefer Prague in the Czech Republic. Anything you want to do before it's too late? Oh, I hope I'll always be able to do what I want, honestly, because like I said, life is short. You have to be honest with yourself. Do what feels right. And at the end of the day, my mom always said, if you do what you love, the money will follow. If you do what you love, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. So I'm going to try and stay positive. I'm doing everything I want to do, except for making that album, which I will do very soon. Hopefully with Artstrong. For all you Filipinos out there, Artstrong is an amazing R&B artist back home. I'm really surprised he hasn't actually blown up in the region yet, because he is phenomenal. What a writer, what talent, what a voice. I'd love for him to produce my album. I would very much like to visit Venice, Italy. It would be very nice before it floods. I hear that the river levels and the water levels are actually rising quite dramatically. And that reminds me of The Tourist, that wonderful movie with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. I loved that film. Did you guys like that film? I didn't even care what the movie was about. I just wanted to be like, wow, Johnny and Angie in the same screen. This is amazing. Do you like K-pop? I don't really know a lot of K-pop. I wish I did. I do know the whole nobody but you. Yes, but that's like all I know. And I remember that Bua was really big. I don't know if she's still big over in Korea now. Is acting your full-time job? As of now, I suppose it is. But I'm looking for another. I'm always game and I'm ready to work hard. So let's hope something happens soon. Again, I've been going to auditions, so I'm looking forward to more acting roles, something a bit more serious maybe, though I do love comedy. I'd like to challenge myself. So that would be good. And also hosting. I'd love to do regional programs. That's what I used to do. MTV and Disney was regional. So that would be nice. But my utter dream is honestly live morning television. There's nothing like going live. That thrill. Plus you don't have to edit. And that's what I did in Boston for 2 years. And I produced it as well. So I miss that. Let's see. What was I going to say? Harry Potter or Twilight? Harry Potter. Absolutely. What an amazing franchise. J.K. Rowling, what a brain, what an imagination. I know that a lot of people teared up when it was the, you know, the premiere of the last movie. It's beautiful. I think Harry Potter is very cool. Hello, everybody. If you've just joined us, thank you so much. I've got about half an hour left, so there's loads of time to ask me questions. I'm Nikki Muller. I'm an actress here in Singapore and a host. I'm with Fly Entertainment, and I'm half Swiss, half Filipina. Ask away, guys. What do you want to know? The sweetest thing I've ever done for someone. So many cannot list. Also, so many cannot remember. Sweetest thing I've ever done. Isn't that terrible? I just sound like a terrible person. I can't remember anything nice that I did for anybody. No, that's not true. Recently, how about a recent thing? It's not a big deal. A friend of mine wanted to turn this new room into a study, and so this person had left for the day, and when the person came back, the study was all made up and done. You know, new furniture, everything was on the wall, the new bed, everything was really pretty, and they were very grateful. So that was kind of cool. I don't mind sweating and putting things together, and, you know, if it's for someone who's cool. Have I been to Universal Studios? Isn't that silly I haven't been? I bet it's expensive, though. I hear it's like, well, I guess the normal price, 60, 65. I don't know if it's more. But I'd love to go. Thanks for reminding me. I want to do that one of these days. Universal Singapore. I'm a bit scared of roller coasters. I used to be so into that. I used to be such a daredevil. Like, I'd do the craziest things. I'd go, I'd do the stunts, I'd do all that. Now I'm like, really scared. I'm scared of heights. I'm petrified of heights. But at the same time, if you're scared of something, you must try to overcome it. It's a challenge. So Universal Studios, you are my challenge. I'm coming soon. My favorite food in Singapore, I like laksa. I do love laksa, actually. It's really yummy. I love laksa. I play a musical instrument. Yes, I do. I play the piano. Say hi to me. Hi, Sky. Let me see. You've got a lot of questions, guys. How tall are you? I'm 5'7". Auntie Jenny wants me to sing something. I already sang a while ago. What can I say? Happy birthday to you. Even though it's not your birthday, happy birthday to you. Amore 88, hello. You wanted me to say hello? I say hello. Hello, Amore. Mwah. Ciao, bello. Wow, you're so tall. Not really. Actually, I stopped growing when I was 12. My dad's super tall. He's 6'4". Very tall man. My mom's 5'5". So this whole time I thought, as I was shooting up as a kid, that I was actually taking after my dad, but apparently I didn't. I took after my mom. I stopped when I was 12. All of a sudden, everyone else was growing and I wasn't. But yeah, kind of okay. Average height. Do I club? Yes, I like to go once in a while. And that's only very recent, because I used to really not want to do that stuff. It was too loud, it was too sweaty, it was too crowded, it was too expensive. But nowadays I do. Singapore's fun. There's a lot of fun clubs out there. And it's nice to let loose and dance a little while. What is my hobby? I've got lots of hobbies. And one of them is, again, I'm an Agatha Christie buff. The English crime writer, so I like to read a lot of her work. I do like to jog. I like to attend dance classes. I try to be active as much as possible. And I like to sing. I write my own music, so I like to sing. What kind of dance can I do? I used to do jazz dance. That's not even correct grammar. I used to dance in the jazz dance category. That's what I used to do. Back in high school, we used to compete with other schools in the region and also in the Philippines, so that was nice. But now I do like hip-hop, but my all-time favorite, of course, has got to be the Latin dances. They're very sexy and very fun. So rumba, salsa, merengue, cha-cha, all that. I like that. How do you stay slim? How do I stay slim? Actually, this is a very important topic to me. It's very personal to me. Because I've actually lost a lot of weight in the past 6 months. I lost 18 kg in the past 6 months. Because when I was in the United States, I was kind of stressed, you know, and you can let yourself go if you don't work out much or if you don't remain active. So obviously I did. I was quite big, very, very big. And, you know, at one point I said, enough's enough. I've got to gain control of myself. And I realized that, you know, people eat for different reasons if they're stressed or whatever. And I was like, eh. So what did I do? I joined The Biggest Loser. I joined The Biggest Loser, the fitness camp, not the show, because you have to be American to join that in the States. So I did the same program that you see all these folks do on TV, and I did it in Malibu, California, and it honestly changed my life. The first month, I lost quite a bit of weight, and then I just tried to maintain. Yeah, still a bit more to go, but I feel better now, and I'm happier. Let's see, other workout secret, like I said, just try to remain active. Don't go crazy. That's totally nuts. Just do what feels right. Actually, the thing that they told us at The Biggest Loser is do what you like. Don't say you're going to the gym, and don't go to the gym if you hate it. If you're really not liking it, don't do it, because you won't do it for very long. Absolutely, you won't. You'll think, oh, I'm bored of it or whatever. Do what you like. So find out what you're good at, find out what you like, and go ahead and do it. What would you do if you had $1 billion? Oh, what a question. What would I do? One, I would go and produce my own album with all the artists that I want. Definitely, I would contribute to charity. There's certain issues that are very close to my heart, like issues regarding adoption. So an orphanage, I would donate there. I would go and fly around the world, and I would go to New York City. I would talk to Dr. Dre, and I'd be like, yo, hook me up with a mad beat, and let's make some music. Hi, Caleb Lucas. How you doing? How long have I been in Singapore? This time around, I've been here since February this year, so just a little over half a year. But I used to work here in 2003 to 2005. So it's nice to be back. It's changed. What happened? There's a big ship on top of 3 buildings. Everything's changed. The flyer was the flyer there? I don't even remember. And it's so expensive now, man. Singapore's so expensive. It's unbelievable. I'm paying almost pretty much Manhattan prices, if not more, and I did not expect that. But it's a beautiful country with wonderful people, and it's in a great regional hub, so it's fun. Let's see. What else can I enter here? Most embarrassing moment. Okay, I'll tell you a most embarrassing moment. It's not really the most, but it's definitely embarrassing. Before we went up live at 9 today, I don't know why I didn't understand it, but we were broadcasting already. We weren't hitting record, so it's not actually what you're going to see at the end of the show in terms of what was officially recorded, but I was broadcasting, and there was a few of you there, and I was literally just sitting here, thinking to myself, talking to myself, made myself feel like a fool, and didn't realize you could see me until one of you, I think Anon6128, said, I see you, love. Oh. Yeah, Romeo, you saw my embarrassing moment. Whatever, life goes on. Have you seen the co-host of Disney shows since Singapore? Hi, Auntie Jenny asked so many questions. But you ask good questions. Yes, I saw Azura. Azura's awesome. Azura Zainal. She's in Malaysia now, doing really well on TV as well. And she starred in Dreamgirls on stage. I'm afraid I cannot tell a joke. Okay, should I do it, but it's really bad? If it's really bad, just get over it, okay? Right. So it's one of those blonde jokes. Anyway, so there was a brunette and a blonde girl, and they were both applying for the same job, and the boss says, how many T's are there in Indiana Jones? And the brunette thinks, well, this must be a trick question. There are no T's in Indiana Jones. And that's what she says, and he goes, okay, thank you very much. And he goes to the blonde woman, how many T's in Indiana Jones? And she's thinking, and then she's thinking again, and she's like, I got it, 32. And he's like, what do you mean 32? What do you mean 32? And she's like, da 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 da. Okay. You know what really is so bad is there's no laughing sound effect just to pretend like it was a good joke lah. Never mind lah. Moving on. Haha. I got a haha and then LOL. Thank you, Blue. You like my joke? Okay, thank you. It's the only one I know. No more knock knock. Okay. Thanks, Bing. You know what? Time is flying by so quickly. There's only 20 minutes left, guys. So ask away. What's going on? It is awesome to be with you guys. It's awesome. Hey, do any of you know Anderson Cooper, by the way? Speaking of funny things that's been going on. Anderson Cooper, 360. Really interesting and very good-looking journalist on CNN. Did you catch his giggling session at the end of his show on The Ridiculous? He was talking about Gérard Depardieu, that actor, the French actor, who was on Air France and decided to relieve himself in the aisle, which is the silliest thing I've ever heard. So he was doing a little spoof on that, Anderson Cooper, and he literally just giggled and laughed for 3 minutes on live television. Hilarious. Watch it. YouTube it now. No, not now. Only after the show. Stay with me. Hi, Sean. What's up? Let's see. How tall am I? I'm 5'7". Oh, thank you. I should consider radio. Don't tell me I got a face for radio. No. Radio would be great. I had some training in radio when I took up broadcast journalism in college. We are actually trained. I mean, obviously my voice and everything, the tone has become a lot more casual, but definitely at school we were trained to do the whether. Hi, I'm Nikki Muller, and you have joined me here on Clicknetwork.tv, and it's very nice to be with you. Hi. Hobbies. I was mentioning that earlier. Reading. running, listening to music. I haven't watched any movies recently, or haven't been to the movies, so I'd like to. There's a lot out, right? Like Captain America. I want to see that very badly. What else? Come on, guys. We've got 20 minutes. Ask me some good questions. This is your time, too. This is your time, too. Favorite Disney movie? Hands down, ladies and gentlemen, Mary Poppins. And if you haven't seen Mary Poppins, it is very sad. Very sad. I have seen it in 4 languages. There was a time when I used to watch it back to back every day for a good 2 or 3 years. Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm back, magic. Hello, hello. Mary Poppins is awesome, Julie Andrews. They actually have the Broadway musical now, but I refuse to see it, because to me, Mary Poppins is only Julie Andrews. I'm afraid I cannot speak Chinese, Anon 9954, but I do have some Chinese blood. My name is Nikki Muller. Why don't you ask us a question? Yes, I was asking this earlier because of this whole curry fever going on. Which one of you guys had curry? And if you made it, tell me what you made or tell me what you ate, and I want to know the best one. I will give a big flying kiss to the one who had the coolest curry today. Yeah, yeah. Bing, I can say hi to your sister, Joan. Joan, what's up? Bing wants to say hi. Watch Payday, Wednesday, 10 p.m. I had curry with French fries. I guess that's interesting and very innovative. Curry chicken, also very good. Oh, I love curry chicken. Well done. Potato curry. Veggies are good. Fave TV series. Oh, I love watching everything. Again, Hercule Poirot, because he is the coolest Belgian detective. I love that. In terms of something recent, Payday and The Pupil. I think The Pupil is really awesome. What great stories. It's shot really well and the acting is great. And there's a lot of fly artists that are going to be there this season, which has already started, so check it out. Thursdays, 8 p.m. I just plugged for another show, but I'm nice like that. Do I like Ellen? Of course. Dude, do you remember when Ellen was actually an actress? Because she became a host all of a sudden, and she's good at it. I think she's really awkward, though. But she is funny, and I think she hosted the Oscars, and she did a good job as well a couple of years back. But Ellen, the show, the actual TV show when she was an actress, that was laugh out loud funny. What am I going to do after this? Well, puppy, I am going to go home and take off my makeup and have a nice cup of ginger tea. That's what I'm going to do. Boring la, Sunday. Filipino food. I'm not going to have Filipino food tonight, but I do like Filipino food very much. Very, very much. I like tocino, longanisa. I like kare-kare, Bicol Express. I don't like bagoong, but I eat all that food. Why don't you ask us a question? Well, you guys answered about the curry. That's very nice. That's very nice. And what's the coolest thing that happened this weekend, guys? Weekends usually are full of fun. I was saying earlier, if you just joined, that I went to the Man Festival produced by Wild Rice at the National Library, and I watched Family Outing, which was amazing. I think, the theater here, the theater scene in Singapore, I'm glad that it's getting the support that it deserves, because I do remember that I think their funding was slashed by $50,000. The government slashed their funding, so we got to support them because they're really talented. Which celebrity would I like to meet? Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. I would love to meet Johnny Depp. I don't think I'd say anything. I'd be too starstruck, but I'd look at him, and that'd be nice. I met Michael Jackson. I talked about how I really love him. I met Michael Jackson. Well, I saw him. We brushed hands. I waited in the cold for 2 hours, but that was my Michael Jackson celebrity moment. If you like to try Filipino food, go to Lucky Plaza, 4th floor, lots of restaurants. Let's see, celeb crush. Johnny Depp. Why? Because he's Johnny Depp. Duh. He's awesome. What versatility. And he's mysterious. I like those people that have a little bit of mystery to them. It's very exciting. When I'm not filming, what do I do? When I'm not filming, I look for more gigs. That's what I do. I look for more gigs and I audition, and I try to stay healthy when and where possible in terms of working out and seeing friends, definitely, because when you're shooting, most of the time it's chock-a-block full of work, so you can't actually hang out. There are times when you don't have weekends. I went for 3.5 weeks without a day off, so if I'm not working, I have to see my friends. Let us see. What else do you guys want? Do I support the arts? Of course. It'd be really silly if an artist didn't support the arts. I do, and that's why I was really happy to have gone to the Man Festival last night, because I saw what incredible talent is in Singapore. Not just the acting, not just the directing, but the writing, and everything being put together, and it's really nice to see that kind of support. Where did I graduate from? Initially, I went for high school to the International School of Manila, and then I went to Emerson College in Boston, which was great. Took up broadcast journalism there. Lots of fun. Yes, I'm from Disney Channel, back in the day. It's been a while. Do I have a pet? No, I don't. But we have kind of like a family pet. It's a beautiful black cat named Frida, who now lives in Boston with my Auntie Jenny, and who used to live with my mom. So that's our family pet, Frida Muller, or Frida Ong Muller, we'll say, because that's my mom's last name. How old am I? Again, I'm 26. I'm not ashamed of it. I think it's a great age. I just turned 26. I had my birthday a couple of weeks ago. Feels nice. Doesn't feel any different, actually. Obviously, it's just been a few weeks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Does your cat purr in your ear? Not really. This is a really diva cat. Our family cat is a very, very big diva. She only drinks and eats from plates that are on the table. Bit of a diva. Are you superstitious? Very superstitious. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you. I love that song. Am I superstitious? I try not to be, because that can really mess you up, especially if it doesn't work out right. But of course I do believe it. Like, don't walk under a ladder. I was just thinking of that today. I was putting on makeup and I saw my mirror on my desk and I said, if this breaks, that would be terrible. So yeah, in some ways, yes. Favorite place in the world? Oh, that's very difficult. This world is so big and so beautiful. It's very hard to categorize. I can say my favorite trip was to Prague in the Czech Republic. I'd always wanted to go there. I'd seen it in various films, so I saved up my money. And when I landed on the tarmac in Prague, I cried. And I cried because it was so beautiful being there. What an incredible culture. It's really beautiful because the streets, I mean, and the buildings, they're centuries old. And, you know, yeah, you can go clubbing, but, you know, the arts there is really big. So, you know, one night you'd go to the library hall and you'd listen to Baroque music. Or you'd go and listen to a choir or a cellist, and it was beautiful. Prague, Czech Republic, beautiful. Any countries that I'd like to visit? Cuba, Havana, Cuba. Órale, mano, sí, yo quiero también. Me llamo Nikki. Hola. I love the Cuban culture. I don't know, did you guys watch the Buena Vista Social Club performance that was actually at Marina Bay Sands? It was about a month ago, or a little over a month ago. Amazing. Some of the actual singers and musicians from the Buena Vista Social Club in Cuba in the 50s are still around today, 90 years old, performing. So I'd love to see Cuba. It was a little difficult when I was in the United States because of the embargo, so hopefully soon. In fact, we'd like to go for my dad's 60th birthday. Havana, Cuba. Will there be a Payday Season 2? I would like to know that very much. I haven't heard of anything, but fingers crossed. The more y'all like it, the better. Just tune in on Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Payday. I haven't actually seen Lion King at MBS. I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. Just have to save up because I know the tickets are a wee bit pricey, but I'd love to see it. I mean, great music, great music. So that'll be fun. How does your handwriting look like? That's really funny that you ask me. It's terrible. It's so bad. That's actually one thing my mom said. She goes, that's something that I wish we could have changed when you had gone to school in England, because my cursive, which no longer exists, is just really bad. It looks like a 5-year-old wrote it. And to be honest, nowadays, everyone's online. Everyone's got a computer or a phone handy. You don't really write down as much anymore. You don't really do snail mail or write down letters for your friends. So my handwriting is really terrible. Favorite occupation during school times for me? I was very active in high school. Again, I really think balance is important. Study hard, but also be as involved in your community as you can, because that's where you meet great people. And that's actually a time in your life where you start realizing what your interests are and realizing what you're better at than others. So I was very active in terms of sports, definitely dancing, jazz dance. I competed a lot. And singing, show choir. So it was really fun. And student government. So I did a lot in high school. And in college, I was hosting a live morning program that broadcasted all over Boston, and I produced it as well, called Good Morning Emerson. We've got 11 minutes left, guys. Time has flown. But if you've just joined us, welcome. I'm Nikki Muller, actress on Payday, which is a sitcom at MediaCorp's Channel 5. And it's good for you to be here. Check it out. No, I cannot show you my handwriting. It's that bad. Absolutely. Can I rap? No, I'm afraid I cannot rap. I can try to rap just like a tiny bit. Do you remember Gangster's Paradise? It's so bad though, I can't rap. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never met a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch out you're talking, the way you're walking, or blah, 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 blah. See, I can't rap. Like, no one will give me a record deal ever. They'll tell me to just be quiet. Actually, they'll pay me to be quiet. Yes, I'm Eurasian. I am half Swiss, half Filipino. Have you heard Empire State of Mind? I love that song! Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. I do love that song. You go, girl. Thank you, Val. Thank you. Thank you. Sing. Amore 88 sing. Rap and sing. There's all about singing. I feel like I'm a bit of a puppet right now. But then again, my time is your time is my time. Sing. Keep singing? Really? That's what you want me to do? That's all you want to ask me is to keep singing? Amore 88, do I miss my parents? Who doesn't miss their parents if you don't live with them or if they're far away? Absolutely. I miss my mommy and my daddy. But I'm closer now, I mean, in terms of geographically, I'm closer to my dad now. He lives in the Philippines and I'm in Singapore, so it's just a, 3-hour flight. Not bad. My mom's in Europe. So we try to meet as often as possible. But I will be seeing my mom in 3 weeks, which is really exciting. Have you had your curry? You know what? Let me say, does it count that I had curry last Sunday? I went to the raffles for that really cool Sunday curry buffet. So I had enough curry then for 2 weeks, I think. So yes, I've had my curry, and I support curry on. I do. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do I like Leonardo DiCaprio? Yeah. Do you know, I heard he's the highest paid actor ever now. A lot of money this man is making. A lot of money. I won't be able to vote in the presidential election. I am not Singaporean. If I can change one thing about myself, what would it be? Stop stressing out about, like, time. I don't know. Like, I'm half Swiss, and yet I'm half Filipino. The Filipinos are always late. The Swiss are always on time. So that you can imagine that makes me very confused when I have an appointment. So I get very, very stressed. And I always try to say, am I going to have enough time to get there? I would change that. I'd just say, live it. Go with the flow. Do I own a car? Amore 88? No, I don't. You don't need a car in Singapore. Public transportation is great. And to own a car here is ridiculously, exorbitantly expensive. You are a bit both. Wonderful Swedish Filipino. This is the second time tonight that I am hearing the Swedish thing. I am half Swiss, and Swiss people come from Switzerland. I can understand. Everybody gets the two mixed up. Sweden, IKEA, Switzerland, chocolates, and, like, banks and watches and stuff. Just to clarify, at least we can say we learned something today. Were you a good student? I'd like to think I was. I could have been better if it's like a catch-22, if I wasn't so active at school, doing all the activities. Would I have had a bit more time to sit down and buckle down and read my books? Yes, but I was a pretty good student. Definitely in college I was. I graduated magna cum laude. Dog days are over. Oh yeah, Marcus, thanks. That is a good song. I don't really know the words to it though. If I weren't an actress, what would I be? I think if I weren't an actress right now, if I wasn't in the entertainment industry, I would be pursuing my master's. I think I do want to further my education soon, definitely. Pursuing my master's in human rights affairs. Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, or Nikki Muller? Ah! Thank you! Never had my name next to those names. Thank you, Marcus. A master's in. Again, I'm interested eventually in, international affairs, specifically human rights, rights of a child. Very, very specific. Do I like Superman? Who doesn't like Superman? Or like we say in the Philippines, Superman. But I like Manny Pacquiao, Dean Pacquiao. I'm a big boxing fan. 5 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. You are here with Nikki Muller. I'm a fly entertainment artist. I'm an actress and a host. I live in Singapore. I love Singapore. And for the past 55 minutes or so, we've been chatting with a bunch of friends who are online asking questions. We're getting to know each other. And it's great. It's Sunday. Hope you all had a good week. A new week is coming up very, very soon. And pretend like, pretend. No, on Wednesdays, I was going to say Wednesday's payday. Pretend and payday don't really sound like the same word, do they? So I don't really know where it came from. Zero idea. Wednesdays, 10 p.m. is payday. I play Carmelita Sondova. I play a Filipina telemarketer, the only telemarketer on the show, and I'm proud to represent the Philippines. Sing, 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 sing. I would like to come back on Hot Seat. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That would be really cool. That's funny. Marcus says, say Jaros. Jaros. Watch Payday because of you. Thank you, Val. It would be great. There's a lot of awesome people on Payday. A lot of us are new, but some of us are, veteran seasoned actors like Sebastian Tan, who's so cool. Can you show your side view of your face? No, I don't wish to do so. Will you marry Singapore or Philippine? I don't know. I don't know who I will marry. I don't know, but I am open. I love people from all over the world. That's how you're supposed to live life now. You must be open to everything. Let's see. Sing, sing, sing. Dance, dance, dance. I do feel like a puppet. Sing, sing. What should I sing? New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. And I need some water, water, water. I don't have any siblings now. 3 minutes, guys, and you've run out of questions? That's so silly. There's 3 minutes. Let's go. Ask me some more questions. Nice singing. It was better earlier. Go back to the whole Maroon 5 Mick Jagger part of the link. Much better. Thank you, though. Thank you for your time, guys. Thanks for spending your Sunday night 1 hour with me. That's awesome, and I do hope you enjoyed yourselves. It was a lot of fun. Pretty good. I have water. Thank you. Look at this. I was given water. Thank you, Trey. You're most kind. Let's see. Thank you. I'm not supposed to drink water on cam, so hold on. Oh, much better. Much better. What would we do without water? Oh my God, you sang Moves Like Jagger? Yeah, I did. I think it's an awesome song. You got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. It's an awesome song. 2 minutes left, everybody. I really want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for taking the time to hang out with me, to share your thoughts, just to have some fun, to talk about your curries. That was really cool. I have to say the most interesting thing that I heard in terms of the curry today was curry with French fries. So who was it that said curry with French fries? Whoever you are, this is my big kiss because I promised I would give you a big kiss if I thought it was very interesting. Mwah. So yeah, 2 minutes left, and it's been really nice of you to hang out with me. I've enjoyed my time here very much. I'd love to come back if you'd have me back. It'll be a good time. Don't forget to watch Payday, 10 p.m. Wednesdays. Have you been to Lucky Plaza? Of course. I'm Filipino. I've gone to Lucky Plaza. Good food there. Nice people. I'm not overly obsessed with anything. Absolutely not. And it's still 2 minutes. This is a really funny clock. It's been 2 minutes for like 2 minutes. My highest qualification, university degree. Bachelor of Science in Broadcast Journalism. Yeah. So that's good. There we go. I think we're done. We're almost done. We've got 1 minute left. So yeah. So I hope to see you guys soon. Oh, I forgot to tell you, and I have 1 minute left. I just started Twitter. I'm not really tech savvy, but now I have a Twitter account, and I don't really think I have any followers yet because I just started. So do follow me on it. You can find me, Nikki Muller Fly. Nikki Muller Fly. I'm still learning how it all works, but I think it's a good idea. My mom got Twitter before I did, which is really sad. I'm still trying to figure out how it works, but do follow me there, and we'll have some fun together. Tell me what you're up to. It'll be good. Twitter. How can it take so long to be on Twitter? But whatever, it's cool. Yeah, I chose Fly for lots of reasons. Because there's a song by Seal, and it says, "In a world full of people, only some want to fly." Now, isn't that crazy? That's true. Who doesn't want to soar to the highest heights? And of course, I'm a fly entertainment artist. So thanks again for your time. I'm Nikki Muller. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Peace.